We are almost also a podcast. We're cool.
We promise.
We finally got the hang of the intro.
Yeah.
Number one, the Met Gala happened recently. There's no way I'm getting through this without a monster. We recently got nails. Oh, how have you done that? What's your monster of choice? Strawberry Dreams.
No idea.
Okay, the Met Gala happened recently, and the Met Gala is pretty much just like a
fashion event.
So it's a fundraiser by, is it Jeff Bezos and someone else? Like,
The theme this year was fashion is art.
fashion is art.
Fashion is art.
But the Met Gala proved that it's indeed not. Few that I really like, and
Yeah.
a few that are just ass.
I can see what route they were trying to go down. Like, a couple of them tried putting actual paintings and turning them into an outfit.
Yeah, what was it? The execution of Lady Jane Grey?
All I saw is people judging the outfits using
Yeah.
Miranda Priestley from The Devil Wears Prada.
There's also, I think, it's how Americans get, like, it's only Americans, by the way. I never see British people, like, being prepared and, like, ready to watch the Met Gala. Like, I've seen so many Americans on my For You page and are like, get ready with me to host my Met Gala watching party. Like, people are hosting parties to just,
Do they really do that?
yes, I caught your face in the camera and you were like,
They do.
or like it's like the NFL. They treat it like the NFL. Like, I don't think it's actually that big a deal. I remember last year, Ariana Grande went. She performed 7 Rings whilst looking absolutely majestic, and it was gorgeous. And I just do you remember that guy? What's his name? Jaden Smith.
The one with the house on his head?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of it has to be just like a stunt to be like, yeah, this is jokes.
Like, show off fashion designers the fact that they can, like, come up and create something. But the problem is they're kind of running out of ideas. You can kind of see it.
I think that's prominent in every piece of art, though. It's like everyone's already done everything. Like, everyone's already made all the songs. Everyone's worn every dress. Everyone's painted every picture. Like, what's left? What's left now? That's the hard thing about creativity. It's so hard to make something new. People don't give enough credit to artists and creators because you can adapt someone else's work, sure, but you'll never be the original creator. You can take Isaac Newton's gravity things and you could adapt that into your own theory, but you'll never be the guy who invented gravity. Like,
Yeah, but inventing a new dance move is completely different to stemming onto a scientific thing. So
can you invent a dance move right now?
sure, just make
Got
it
him.
like the dying insect. And what you do is you just kind of, like, dislocate your knee and fall on your back. I seem to be very good at that.
So what you do is you dislocate your knee and you make a podcast.
Yeah.
And that's called the dying insect. What, do we encase it in amber?
Yeah, exactly.
And then you see it like 3,000 years later.
Yamba, exactly.
Come on.
Precious. Precious jewel around a dying insect.
No, there is cooking. Which one of us is Kevin and which one of us is Jenny? Wait.
Jevon and Kenny, okay?
I said Kenny and Jevin. Wait, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I genuinely thought I said their normal names. And I didn't. It's its second week in the billboards. I can't do this anymore. As of right now, tomorrow is David Attenborough's 100th birthday. I think to be alive for a whole century and be beloved by all is insane.
In classes, I remember, if there was no lesson for the day, then they would just put on a David Attenborough documentary of,
Really?
like, wildlife or something.
Oh, we'd put on The Floor is Lava.
It was, like, always Our Planet or something like that, and
Yeah, Blue Planet.
yeah.
I remember watching Blue Planet in lockdown and in primary school. Eating, like, the chocolate brick wall cake and watching Our Planet. It was beautiful. It was
The
amazing.
what cake?
Concrete cake.
Concrete.
Chocolate concrete.
No.
You never had chocolate concrete? Do you call it chocolate brick wall, maybe?
No. I haven't heard that at all.
That's, like, my favourite childhood treat. I will bake it for you sometime and you will love it.
Okay.
Trust me. Do you think, I always wondered this, do you think someone has a grudge against David Attenborough? Like, you know, like, you fall out with that one person in, like, year 9 and you just kind of hate them a little bit forever. Do you think someone feels that way about David Attenborough and now he's, like, the most famous person ever?
Well, no, because they'll probably be dead by now.
I thought exactly that as I said it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I felt like someone out there probably had like a grudge on him, and they're like, "Oh, he's made it to 100. He's still iconic to everyone.
real, 'cause,
like
like,
everyone loves him still."
Imagine your enemy gets to like David Attenborough level famous. I would be so pissed, bro. Like, imagine the person that you hate the most does you so dirty and they're like treasured.
Become a lawyer. Become a lawyer. Just
Become a blood-sucking parasite.
Yes. Oh, hold on a minute.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant be a politician.
That's also another route I was going to go.
You'll be one of the nice ones.
Yeah, I promise to not be a blood-sucking one.
That doesn't make you a parasite then. That makes you a moth.
Yeah, I'll take it. What?
There are upcoming films.
Bunch of new movies coming out this year.
Loads. These movies have/will come out. There is a Iron Maiden biography. There is the Billie Eilish tour.
Cool.
Like thing. I don't know if it's of her tour or like the backstory. But Billie Eilish tour, Mortal Kombat 2, there's a new Star Wars movie, there's a Tom and Jerry movie, The Backrooms, I can't wait for that. Scary Movie 6, Toy Story 5. Fucking hell. Moana, The Odyssey, and there's a new Spider-Man movie. The Iron Maiden biography came out today, and the Billie Eilish one comes out tomorrow. So, big day tomorrow, actually. Billie Eilish and David Attenborough. I wonder if we could watch the Iron Maiden biography.
Maybe.
Because that's like The Dirt, isn't it? The Dirt is different. It's like a movie, isn't it? Like a biopic.
Yes, it's more of a... Yeah. So this one's going to be a bit more serious.
Oh, yeah, like a Margaret Thatcher biography.
No, like kind of like a Led Zeppelin type of one.
Would you watch a Margaret Thatcher biopic? I totally would.
Yes, just so I can see the bit where she snatches all the milk.
She just puts on a ski mask and goes around with like a big bag on her shoulder like Gangster Granny, isn't it? That's what I'm imagining right now. I just like tiptoeing into the homes. Into schools.
I think at that point you just throw the milk at her.
What, like Nigel Farage? Backrooms. I had a really big phase with like liminal spaces. So like all of the backroom stuff, all the backrooms monsters, and then like all the levels. And then I have a playlist that is literally just like liminal space music. So it's like Fallen Down by Toby Fox or like Numbers by Temper X. Like, you won't know them by name, but you'll know them if you heard them. I would pull all-nighters to revise for my GCSEs, and I would put on that playlist and I'd sit on my amp, so it looked like it was like uncomfortable when I couldn't fall asleep, and I would just like listen to like these liminal spaces, and I would just like scare myself into staying awake and revising for homework. It worked, because I got a 9 in my English language. Scary Movie 6, are gotta be like, why... And Toy Story 5. Why are there so many movies? I feel like we have so many. And then we're on, like, Scream number 9 at this point. Like, there's so many Scream movies, scary movies, and Toy Stories. We don't need more. I feel like most films need one, and most films are good standalone. Some deserve a second. Like, some deserve a sequel, like Frozen, that deserved a sequel. But Moana didn't. I think Moana was fine without a sequel.
I think Jurassic Park was fine without a sequel.
There you go.
Yep.
And then, but some movies deserve a whole franchise, like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
The second Jurassic Park movie was absolutely rubbish.
The one after that was good.
The third one was getting a little better, and then after that it was way better. But
then I also feel like Scary Movie 6 and Scream 6, they're basically just the same movie over and over again.
Yeah, but it's because people don't want to rewatch the same thing over and over again. They want something that feels new and fresh. And by doing that, they repeat the plot, but they make tiny changes to make it seem like a new movie.
The thing is, I think you can only do that so many times before it's no longer new and fresh.
Yeah.
So I feel like Scream should have stopped at, like, Scream 4. Like, after that, it's not new and fresh. So I feel like Toy Story 5, Scary Movie 6 didn't need to be here. They shouldn't be on this list. And then Moana's coming out with a live action. And then I've seen some of the casting get absolutely roasted. Have you seen the cast?
No.
I think the person for Moana isn't bad. It's the person for Maui that everyone's getting, like, all worked up about. Because people wanted Dwayne Johnson to do it.
He's not doing it.
No.
No. Who is?
Couldn't tell you. People also wanted, like, Jason... Is it Jason Momoa?
Yeah, Aquaman.
People wanted him to do it, but he's not doing it either. The Odyssey is coming out, so Last week I watched Epic the Musical and I'm obsessed. A Greek warrior from Ithaca called Odysseus, and he goes on like this journey to the Trojan War, and then he comes back on a ship and he goes through loads of islands and meets loads of gods. Polites dies, and then he meets his wife, and it's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Anyways, Polites died. Polites also died, but Polites met the Winions, and then Polites died.
Stop reminding yourself.
Rate the week out of 10, Amber.
Ooh, 5.
Why a 5?
Oh, it's been pretty average. Had Monday
Bank
off,
holiday, yeah, we had a bank holiday.
which tricked my brain into thinking, oh, I'm on holiday, when I'm actually not on
Oh my
holiday,
gosh,
and now I've
yes.
just been tired all week and
Yeah.
off focus.
I totally, like, again, yeah, my week out of 10, I was ill all weekend. I'm giving it a 4.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'cause
Average, like you, average week, but I was
Yeah.
ill. Highlight of the week.
I don't think I've had one.
Oh.
My eye test.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, because then I
Oh,
know I'm not
yeah.
going to be blind forever.
So, in a couple episodes' time, you'll have glasses.
Yep, and I'll look like an absolute nerd, and I'm regretting my choice, but I still kind of love them.
My highlight of the week, easy as the release of our podcast. Can't believe you didn't say that.
Oh no.
Fun things. This episode, we are going to play Would You Rather. We have 4 questions.
Would you rather
Mhm.
all of the possible toppings, so like every single topping that exists on pizzas, on just one pizza, or absolutely no toppings at all on one pizza?
So when we say no toppings, are we saying no sauce or no cheese? Is it like just like sauce cheese and that's it?
Yeah. Plain cheese or just every single topping possible?
Yeah.
Which one would you rather?
No toppings. Purely because if you put in all toppings, you have all the spices, you have all the onions, you have olives.
Anchovies?
Pineapple, bro.
Guess what?
You like pineapple on pizza?
I like pineapple on
You
pizza.
freak.
I would personally go for all of the toppings.
No,
Yeah.
I
like,
disagree. No, you're wrong.
I'm thinking of it on, like, the premises of, like, you can try everything. You don't have to, like, buy them individually. So
Are you like, if you don't like the topping, just pick it off?
Yeah. Exactly.
No, it ruins the whole experience of the pizza.
No, because...
Because then you take off a slice, and now you have to take off the bits that you don't like.
Okay, but, like, you can try it. Like, you don't have to buy individual pizzas.
Yeah, but I don't want to try it because it'll burn my face off.
Yeah, but you don't have to try the, like, you... So you're thinking of spicy things, but you could
Yes.
try all of the other things.
I don't want to try anchovies and pizza.
I do, because it's new.
Okay, put it all together.
Okay.
Anchovies, pineapple, olives. On a pizza. Put that in your
no.
mouth right now. Tell me you're having a good experience with a straight face.
So, right, salty, sweet, briny.
No.
With cheese and...
That's just briny. What? Briny is not a descriptor of anything nice. Karina disagrees with you. Shooting star.
Look at that. She does agree. Green light.
Yo, no! I'm saying no toppings.
I say all toppings.
Show me your webbed toes right now.
I can't.
Can't tell. Would you rather do all of Tony Blair's laundry or paint Boris Johnson's toenails? Yeah, you would choose Tony Blair.
Yeah, Tony Blair's
Why?
laundry. He seems like a clean person.
But, like, he's still dirty.
It's just laundry, isn't it? Like, at the end of the day, you're just doing that, washing it.
Like, everything, like, all of his boxes are stained. Like, what are you doing?
You don't have... just use, like, another piece of clothing to pick it up. But it's Boris Johnson's toenails. I'm not going anywhere near that guy's feet.
No, that's a fun bonding experience.
It is not.
It is. It's romantic.
Yeah, but
In a way, in a sense.
You wouldn't want to paint my toenails.
I would love to paint your toenails. Not in, like, a perverted way.
You have to be near a guy's feet. Like...
Yeah, but, like, if he was your husband, you'd be near your husband's feet.
If it's only painting his toenails, you can just, like, go like that and you don't have to, like, touch him.
Yeah, but now he's got nail polish on his toes. I'm choosing paint Boris Johnson's toenails.
I'll go with Tony Blair's laundry.
It's a bonding experience. Would you rather live your life as Michael Jackson or Queen Elizabeth II? I think I would rather be Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, Queen Elizabeth II, but then that comes with a lot more responsibilities.
Yeah, but you have the power. Well, not really.
No, you don't.
We do.
Yeah,
we do
Parliament has the
politics.
power.
We do politics, could you tell? It depends what side of fame do you want to be on. Because I feel like MJ got, like, a different type of fame where, like, he was more, he had to be more careful about what he shared about himself.
Yeah.
But whereas as you're part of the royal family, you'll kind of have that natural protection against you because it's like you have constant royal guards and, like, everyone's always watching you. It's kind of hard to be missed. It just depends on what type of fame you want, I guess.
Right, but who actually likes the royal family?
I don't know. I quite like who they are as people, but I like them because I like them. I don't like them because they're the royal family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But MJ, you can be on stage, and that's, like, amazing. I would love to be on
Queen
stage.
Elizabeth had moments where she was, like, on television.
Thank you, Prime Minister, for making me feel so old. A
Yeah.
sundial,
neatly planted in the shade.
Have you
Had we thought of that?
Luxurious life.
Michael Jackson's legacy, though, is insane. Like, he has a whole ass biopic.
But then if you look at the past, would you want to take on that past?
But you got content out of it. Would you feel more trapped if you were in the royal family, though? Because Michael Jackson was more free to do whatever he wanted. But the royal family have to, like, go by these rules. That's why they killed Princess Diana.
What?
MJ or Lizzie?
Lizzie.
Yeah, Lizzie. Last one. Would you rather live in a capital city or a remote village? Let's say, like, a cottage in the middle of a field.
Cottage in the middle of a field.
I would go capital city.
Mainly because if you're in the like, it's the middle of a field. Like, what more could you want? You've like, can you imagine days where like the sun is shining? You've got the field. You've got like some privacy. You've got like that whole entire space to do whatever you wanted. And then like, if you're in the middle of a city, you've got like the
Yeah, but
problem.
you need planning permission.
Not in a rude way, but if you were like someone who didn't like social interaction as much, living out there in like a middle of a field, quite like further away from people, is the best thing, because if a family member wanted to like come over, obviously they would have to call because it's further away from a city, so they're less likely to be near you.
But if you lived in a capital city, they couldn't find parking spaces. I would want to live in a capital city because it's closer to everything.
Yeah.
Like, and if you want like a quiet time, just like whack on some headphones and then sleep or whatever. And then if you want to go on holiday, like if it's summer, just go on holiday. Like go to like Barcelona or like Ibiza or whatever. Like find Sticky Vicky and have some fun. There's so many people holiday in capital cities, so you basically live in a holiday anyways.
The holiday can't really be in a capital city because it just seems a bit too... Like, for me, a holiday is by the beach somewhere.
But there's two halves to a capital city. What would you do for work, though?
What do I do for work?
Because if you work in a capital city, you get more money. And then, I mean...
Be a farmer.
You'd get paid, like, pennies, bro. Farmers earn fuck all.
That is true.
I don't know why anyone would ever want to be a farmer.
I know. Just seems like a really, really bad career path to go down. You're saying, like, a small village, so there's going to be local shops there as well. But, like, just become the MP. Yeah, just start yelling.
Order! I think that was a... Should we do one more pew to be sure? 7th of May right now. Local elections today. We can't vote. We're not 18 yet.
No.
Who would you vote for?
Lib Dems.
Yeah, same. Lib Dems.
Yep.
I wish we saved it for the podcast.
They're not like the other parties, where they're, like, trying to lean further
It's one
left
or the
or
other.
further right.
Yeah.
It's, you know, they're quite... And they had better policies in terms of what applied to me, in a way.
Yeah.
I was looking through the policies that
As you do.
they have, as
Yeah.
you do, and they just seemed not more caring, but, like...
Realistic.
Yeah, realistic in a way.
That's the thing. Everyone likes the Green Party because it's like, oh, they're actually willing to make a change. They actually want to lower taxes and make Britain unracist. But like when you think about it, yeah, that's great. But in practicality, that's not what they want to do. They have a lot of their other things that are just not going to work, like the way that they want to tackle net zero and then legalizing weed. They just have loads of these like ambitious policies that they want to put in without the financial backing or the social acceptance for it. Not to mention they're quite a small party and they've never been in power before, so how do we know that they're actually going to be good in power? I think it's too risky for a time of crisis. Now is not the time to be switching it up with a radical left. But then again, we're not voting for the general election. We are voting for the local elections.
Which means, by the way, Only for your constituency.
Your
once
constituency,
again.
not the Prime Minister.
They've had a taste of running the country. Not like a proper full one, but they have that little bit more experience than the Green Party or Reform have.
I feel like I'd like to see the Liberal Democrats in power.
Yeah.
On
their own.
Yeah, and I'd be happy to have them. I'd be happy to have them represent my constituency. The Farage 5 million, what is that? You mentioned that earlier.
Nigel Farage, at the start of 2024, received a £5 million donation to him from Christopher Harborne.
Okay.
He didn't declare it as an MP.
Parliament.
He didn't declare it to Parliament. And because of that, like Labour and other like parties that are against reform, they have started to accuse him of
you're supposed to
declaring it.
You're supposed to declare it if it's above a certain amount. Is it like 100,000?
I think. His argument is that it was not for the party, even though the donator is like a reform donator.
Yeah, like a key
one, like a main
patron,
a main guy,
contributor.
A main contributor to reform.
That is 5 million as well. Like, who has just like 5 million laying about just for Nigel Farage?
But his argument was that it was private and it wasn't for the party, and it was for security. But then,
what does security entail? Like his home security?
But then why would you need home security? Yeah.
Reform getting traction as the local elections go on. They're gaining councillors, but not able to keep them.
They have lost 68 now.
68?
Which is very close to 70, and that's quite a lot, because if you're gaining more, but then you're losing so many as 60...
That's councillors, though, not MPs, but still representatives of reform. But that's almost 70 councillors against 1 million paying members. Over 1 million paying members.
But it's the fact that they're councillors, so they're like a little bit higher up.
Yeah, they've got authority.
Yeah, they're higher up than paying members.
So is that a win for the anti-reformists?
Yeah, in a way, because it's showing that they can't hold on to people that originally agreed with their ideologies.
Yeah.
So it's kind of showing them as more of a temporary thing rather than a long-term thing.
Yeah. I think if reform was in power, I'm gonna say in terms of nationally, if reform was to be in power for a long-term time, it would be irreversible. We'd be going in the same direction as America, I think. That's the thing with extremism. It's like... it's so far from what we are now. If you think about it, we are a liberal society, and wanting to push us to one end of the spectrum would change drastically how we live and how we think and how we learn and how we live. There are many ways of persuasion. There are many ways to promote politics, and one of the best ways to get across to people at home and people who maybe aren't interested in politics, social media. You can see it on CAMEO. Nigel Farage, as we've already talked about a lot, Nigel Farage is on CAMEO. He's a sussy chungus.
What did you do with Big Chungus? We know you're the sus imposter. I saw you vent in electrical.
I think that is so funny. How much would you pay to get Nigel Farage to tell you that you're a sussy backer?
2 pence. Actually, nothing. Nothing. Just, like, nothing. That guy does not deserve money. He's already rich. He's literally, like...
Actually, he can pay me.
Yeah, he can pay me.
I'll just give him the soda tab. Oh, like the lesbians. Like, that doesn't make sense to you, does it?
No.
You pull off a soda tab, right? And then one soda tab equals a kiss. I think using social media is good, but it's also something you have to be careful of, because so many people are just going to believe what they see online and they're not going to do their own research.
It's also risky, because you can go on there and say and do anything.
Yes, and it's like not restricted, because like freedom of speech. You do see on TikTok though, if there is like a TikTok about politics, then there's like a little warning, the warning at the bottom, it's like, find more about local elections in your area, or the general election.
Then, so, you can always rely on the comment arguments.
The what, sorry?
The comment arguments, just like the arguments happening in the comments.
Yeah. It's been a week. How long do you think until the next general election?
I'm going to give them a while. I think what they're going to do is they're going to lose a bunch of seats, right? They're going to lose it, and they're going to be really weakened, and they're going to try and go on, because Labour, strong-willed, Yeah. And I don't think Keir Starmer, he seems like the type who would just try to continue, even though he knows he's in danger.
I'm not a quitter, I am a fighter.
I'm resigning.
Ah! Amber is going to teach me about some rock things, and I'm going to teach Amber about some K-pop things, and you guys are going to learn with us.
So, we have got the members. You have 5 members. M Shadows. Sinister Gates.
Yep.
Zaki Vengeance.
Yep.
Johnny Christ.
Yep.
What's his name? I know his last name is Wackerman. Sinister Gates' dad himself is a guitarist, which for me is quite heartwarming in a way, because you know for a fact that he went, "Dad, can I learn guitar?" Or his dad probably went, "I'm going to teach my kid."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine a little mini Sinister Gates.
And it was just
stealing his
so
dad's
sweet.
guitar.
His name is Brian Haino Sr. And then you have Jimmy the Rev Sullivan. He died in 2009. And then the next year they released the album Nightmare, and it has some of his last recordings on it. So there's a song called Fiction, where you hear him singing.
I like when people do that, when like they keep their actual work. Like people do that with Mac Miller.
It's so sweet because they have a song on there called So Far Away, and there's like they have a lot of songs dedicated to him.
Yeah.
Because he was just like a major part of the band. Shadow's voice. I'm pissed off about this.
Okay.
I am personally pissed off about this. So, M Shadows.
Yeah.
If you've heard Avenged Sevenfold, you know that the majority of the singing is singing, rasping the vocals. Avenged Sevenfold live at the LBC 2008, you will literally just see it straight away. He like screams.
Yeah, you can see the neck vein probably.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
Along with that, of course, you have damage.
Yeah.
To your vocal cords.
Yeah.
And he had surgery done, but he continued to do like live concerts.
Yeah.
And he continued to make more music, and people kept complaining that his voice is just gone. And my problem with that is it really that gone? And is it so bad that he's decided to continue to please all of you guys? Like, he's continuing, which would ruin his voice even more, and he's just had surgery, and he's American, so of course that's not cheap.
Do you think the songs sounded different after?
It did not change the music too much.
Yeah.
You can tell he's gone down like a different style to try and help like preserve his voice.
Yeah.
And with that, people were complaining because it's not as like harsh as it used to be. It's not as screamy.
Oh, so people don't like it because it's like, well, this isn't the type of music that you make.
In a way, yeah. But like, I find that so annoying. And like, it genuinely
this
pisses
isn't the
me
real
off.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, but that's the problem though, because that's what's pissing me off, because he's literally trying his best.
That gives a lovely segue onto my bit, is the K-pop bit. Sarang here, annyeonghaseyo. There is a K-pop band called New Jeans. Have you ever heard of them?
I've heard the name.
Yeah. They are a girl group, 5 members. The only really one you need to know is one called Danielle. So their company is a company called HYBE, but their company is notorious for mistreating their idols. They produced just over 30 minutes worth of songs, right?
Right.
Before Danielle came out and spoke up about their mistreatment. They were put on extreme diets, they were overworked with injuries, they were overworked when they were ill, because their security was really bad. It's like insane the level it goes, because K-pop is really parasocial. Then there was this big lawsuit against it, so they all 5 members of New Jeans wanted to leave HYBE and carry on as New Jeans as an independent band, which you can do. To be a K-pop artist, you can just be an independent artist, and that's what New Jeans wanted to do, and they wanted to re-debut under the name NJZ. One problem with that: when they enrolled under HYBE, their contracts, so whenever there's a new debut in K-pop, all members of the group have to sign a contract to say, yes, we will be under this company in this group for X amount of years. So it's only been a year, I think. I think it was less than a year before they started speaking up about their mistreatment. And in the contract, it was under the terms and conditions to not speak bad about HYBE. And a lot of people actually boycotted their music so that HYBE didn't earn any money from it.
They shouldn't have been receiving that treatment anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like
But was it kind of in New Jeans' thing because they knew the reputation that HYBE had for mistreating their idols?
But then if you're wanting to get big, you'd do anything.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's naivety of...
So isn't that blame for New Jeans? So it's kind of their fault. They brought it on themselves kind of thing.
I think it's a mixed blame. I think it's blame of them for being naive enough to go with it.
Yeah. But
then a blame on HYBE for being just absolutely poor with who's signed with them.
Yeah. It's the next day. Like a little different, but we just time travelled, and it's now, we time travelled because we wanted to be here on David Attenborough's birthday. Have you heard of Ollie London?
No. I might have. I think I've heard the name.
He is a big, just meme. You know how Fabio is Michael Jackson? Ollie London is Jimin from BTS.
Oh.
Ollie London is not Asian. He's American. He's had, lip fillers and, different types of, cosmetic surgeries. This is Ollie London.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's Jimin.
Right, well, that's nowhere near.
He must have spent more than £100,000 on cosmetic surgeries to look like that. So that's your first K-pop lesson. How'd you find it?
There's a lot more drama than I thought there would be.
There is a lot.
Yep.
Unpopular opinions. Number 1, this is my one. Samba isn't that bad. People hate on Samba for,
Oh, is this one that made the audience bark?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But that's so stupid. People tried to cancel him for that. But, what? He said, bark, and they did.
Yeah.
Why are we blaming him for that? Surely we should be blaming them. And everyone's, making fun of his music, saying his music's really bad. I don't listen to his music a lot. I literally only listen to the main 2. So I don't listen to Samba that much, but people are hating on him for no reason. I'm not gonna hate on him, but I don't like a lot of his music.
Yeah, no, I don't know if he's done anything to be cancelled other than
He
that.
hasn't, though.
And also, his music isn't the worst, but it's not the best.
It's just very basic. It's just your average pop music.
Yeah.
Because then people will hate on Samba and then they'll go listen to Taylor Swift.
Exactly.
Unpopular opinion number 2.
Guns N' Roses should just stop trying to perform live and making music. Sorry. I mean, I love Guns N' Roses. They were very iconic in, the 80s. 89.
Sugar swirl that it's
They got really famous in 1989, where, their first album, Appetite for Destruction, gained a lot more traction, even though it came out in 1987.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Yeah, they were really good.
Knowledge.
And then Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 came out, amazing. And then it kind of went downhill with Chinese Democracy in 2008, where it was literally just Axl Rose. I don't think any of the other original members were in it. And then they got back together and they did a tour, and I went to see them, and the sound quality wasn't great when we watched them live, and you could pin that down to other aspects, like the place or something. But at the same time, Axl's voice is just really going now, and he's trying to sing the same way he did. So unlike M Shadows, like I mentioned before, where he's still going and he's trying, he's found another way to sing without damaging his voice as much. But Axl Rose, whilst he's trying to do that, he's still trying to do it the old way as well, and it's damaging his voice more. He's not, and then he sounds like Mickey Mouse. Just disappointing to see. I love Guns N' Roses, so many people do, but they need to stop.
When do you think they went downhill? When they started replacing old members?
Chinese Democracy, so when they all split up basically. And then newer music, they're trying to update it to keep up with
I heard the newest song.
Yeah, they're trying to update their style to try and keep up with advances in.
But people want the old stuff, the old style.
Because the new stuff, it's just it doesn't seem to have a direction.
Yeah.
I liked Perhaps. That was okay. But then you had The General, I think it was.
Yeah, that's the one I heard.
That's it started to go downhill.
Straight booty hole.
I love Guns N' Roses, but there's a time where you need to kind of hold back a bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so you had Appetite for Destruction.
Yeah.
Then it kind of went down, trickled a bit.
Yeah.
And then Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 was another peak because you had November Rain and that.
Alright.
But the problem was, at the time that came out, you had Nirvana coming out.
Oh, shit.
So that was a rival.
Yeah.
And then it just started to go like that.
Yeah. So, Nirvana killed Guns N' Roses?
Not a fan of Nirvana.
Beans!
Oh, System of a Down sucks!
Sode sucks bumhole, bro. OMG, should we text the group chat saying we're filming right now?
Go ahead.
We're filming right now. Do you want to say something to the camera and it will make it in and you'll see it next week?
So, from 1 to 5 in artists.
Yes.
Black Veil Brides.
Yes.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Mm-hmm.
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
The Pretty Reckless. And then Cat's Eye. With the songs from 1 to 5 is Internet Girl.
How many plays?
70. 17.
You know what? I don't blame you. Internal Girl isn't that bad of a song. It caught up to me. It catches on. Pinky Up is just shit.
I don't remember listening to it. That's the problem. So
maybe it just comes up on you recommended.
Yeah, maybe. And then Love Me by the Pretty Reckless. Mm-hmm. Then Fallen Angels by Black Veil Brides.
That's my favourite Black Veil Brides song.
Then Mad Hatter by Avenged Sevenfold. And Love Isn't Always Fair by Black Veil Brides.
Cute! Right, my top artist this week, from 1 to 5, Jorge Rivera Herons, who is the creator of Epic the Musical. Then TV Girl, then Mitski, then Wilbur-Soot.
Oh. Yeah.
Then Mac Miller. And my top songs this week is Heat Lightning by Mitski, Disney Princess by Melanie Martinez, I Love My Girl, She's My Boy by Between Friends, Merry Christmas, Please Don't Call by The Bleachers, and then Politics and Violence by Dominic Fike. That is the end of this week's podcast episode. Hopefully next week we'll have microphones. Hope you enjoyed. See you next week.
Bye.